Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Good amount of sales right here. One graded card, a lot of raw cards. We'll go ahead and start off with the raw cards. So first card here is a soccer card of Del Piero. This one sold for $60. I wanted to grade it. It's a bit thicker of a card, but that's not on the card that wipes off. But there's a few scratches on the card and stuff that just wouldn't come off. It was, clearless in the photo. The person that messaged me said, hey, I wouldn't want to pay more than 60 just because, you can't grade it with some of the surface issues. I'd agree with that. So happy to move that, sell it for 60, put that money into something else. It's a good move. This one here was another good move. Not gradable. This is a really rare card. One of two Max Crosby rookies. Both come out of contenders. So, or Chronicles, not contenders, Chronicles. This is 2019. This one here sold for $150, bought it for just over 100. Pretty good profit there. Some soft corners. If I could grade this, I definitely would. There's, even in PSA 9s, there's some good margin to make. PSA 10s are way up there in price, but this Crown Royale sold for $150, so really happy with that sale as well. Next up, loading Giannis Gold Geometric. Not buying any more geometrics. They just, or not geometrics, not buying any more loadings. The backs with the black are just tough. Haven't really found any clean ones. So I think I sold this one for like $35 or so. Didn't buy it for too much. So some pretty solid sales here on raw cards. This one here is a Scooble Pink. Sold this for probably, somewhere between 16 and 18 bucks. I was able to buy a lot of Scooble rookies, probably on these Topps Chrome was into them for about 10 bucks a card. So, not clean enough to grade, but definitely, still solid in terms of profit on that one. Here's a gold loading Shea. This one's not the geometric, just the true gold. Sold this for 60. Again, loadings, it's just tough on the back. I feel like it's hard to get a 10 on these. So we're moving on from that one. This one here is a really good sale. I want to get one of these graded Con Kneppel on the Blue Acropolis. They're numbered to 150. Really nice color match with the Duke Uni. I'm able to sell these ones up at 20 bucks. So I've now sold a couple of them for 20 bucks. Buying them raw for like $6 to $10. So PSA 10 sell well. If I get one clean enough to grade, I will. But other than that, I'll keep picking them up at auction as I see them. It's not something that's common to see at auction, but if I do, I'll pick it up because they're selling pretty solid at 20 bucks raw. If it's not clean enough to grade, in my opinion. So pretty solid sale there. Another strong sale here, 12 bucks on the Japan's Finest. This is one I was buying for 10. So $12 there. Pretty happy with that sale. Here's another Scooble. This one's the Sepia. Again, I was into these about 10 bucks a card. This one sold for $16.50. Pretty solid there. Again, some of the cards I figured that I could grade, some of them I didn't, and as long as I'm able to get my money back from those raw cards, I'm happy with the purchase. Here's another good one, Medvedev on the Gold Sapphire. This one sold for 10. I checked what I bought it for. I only bought it for 4 bucks. So found this really cheap at auction. Nothing crazy there, but selling it for 10, we'll get $8 after fees, doubling up my money. Not much work needed, especially with eBay's tool allowing you to just click resell. I make a few edits to the listing, but I just go hit resell, maybe change the title just slightly, change the price, and that's it. Add my pictures. It takes a minute or two a card to list on eBay with that feature. So pretty happy with that sale. This one I wanted to sell for more, but Milan Momcilovic, the best shooter in college basketball this season, shooting over 50%. I've been big on him since his freshman year. You can see in the background, I'm a Houston fan. He's been a killer against Houston. His freshman year, hit a Dirk-style fadeaway to seal the game against Houston. This year, a couple days ago, they lost. He had not a great game. I mean, he didn't score many points, but I think he went 2 of 3 from 3. Still helped them win. So sold this for 22. I think I bought it for 12. I would love to see his autos go up into the 30s or 40s. Actually, I'd kind of like them to stay slightly cheaper for now. I want to buy like a yellow or something, a nice color match, a yellow auto, but those are going up $50 plus, and I'm not sure if that's worth it. College basketball cards, unless you're, a Cooper Flag type player just don't sell extremely well. Not like college football. And we got a Chapo. This one did get a PSA 9. I grade this myself. Sold it for 16. I've had it listed for a while. We'll take it. You know, not every sale is going to be a monster sale, but as long as you can move on from your 9s, put that money back into something else, you'll be good. So pretty strong sales overall. I mean, that's $50 right there. That's that gets you to 80, 100, 160, 175, 210, 360. So over $400 in sales yet again. Oh, my light just died. Over $400 in sales. So pretty solid sales. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Comment what you think about these sales down below in the comment section. eBay store, ComC store link down below in the description. As always, thank you guys for watching. 2K for life. Peace.